hope you had a good meeting.
Yes. Yeah. So, you were meeting Japan
I have once.
once.
Yes, I went about, must be about 7, 8 years now. I was telling the ambassador that I had gone for the cherry blossom. I visited these resorts out towards the north, and I have a very dear friend, Hannah Yoshino, and all of the Yoshino family. They have some very nice estates on C Street. So I'm a huge fan of them.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I'm very excited. We're planning a trip to Moscow just for the weather to come.
Yeah.
Get a bit better and then we'll keep going.
Yes. That's the best thing to visit Japan. And I think December is the best season to visit Pakistan.
Yes.
Because not too hot.
Yeah. Right now it's beautiful. It's lovely during the day. In the night it's a little bit chilly, but it's nice. It's nice to have
Yeah.
fire.
Last year, I also visited here
Oh, you did.
in December last year.
So you choose December by purpose.
Yes.
So this is your second trip, yes?
Yes, it's your part.
Studies and Human Resource Development, and with permission of Honorable Minister, to welcome the dignitaries from Japan. His Excellency, Mr. Sonora Kentaro,
Foreign sectors are
यस सर इस साइड पे सर
Maybe this side?
ओके थैंक यू
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Mr. Minister, would you say a few words on this occasion for the meeting?
But
We have about over 100 channels, which is primarily news.
wow.
So
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. His Excellency Mr. Sonora Kentaro,
Yes.
Special Advisor for Foreign Affairs to the President of Japan. His Excellency Mr. Matsuda Kinori, Ambassador of Japan to Pakistan. Mr. Dupkar Bas Mukhari, Minister, Foreign Secretary. Distinguished guests from Japan and from the Embassy of Japan in Islamabad. I would like to congratulate the Japanese government for signing this MOC today. Japan is one of our closest friends, and at the moment we have not really made a great inroad into the market of Japan, which is a very vibrant one. And they have in fact indicated to us that in the next few years they would require a lot of manpower from many countries, and it's a pleasure for us that they have chosen Pakistan for this purpose, one of the markets from which they will get manpower. At the moment, we have only sent about 1,600 Pakistani workers to Japan through our Bureau of Immigration and Overseas Employment, but there's a lot of potential. And with this signing of this MOC, this would be we will be formalizing our export of manpower to Japan. They have indicated 14 areas, mainly the high-skilled ones, the IT, communication, also construction, steel sector, in which they require workers, and especially not only the workers but also skilled ones, high-tech professionals from Pakistan. And we believe that this would really diversify our manpower exports. At the moment, 96% of our exports are to the Gulf countries. So this is very important that we should diversify our manpower exports, and Japan will prove a very important market for us. With these few words, I would like to thank all of you, the media, for being here. If you have any questions, our minister is here, the Japanese guests are here. Thank you very much.
Now I would like to request His Excellency, Mr. Matsuda Fuminori, Ambassador of Japan to Pakistan, for his remarks.
Thank you very much for introduction. First of all, His Excellency Mr. Buhari, Special Assistant to the Prime Minister, and His Excellency Mr. Sonomura, Special Advisor for Foreign Affairs to President Abe, and His Excellency Mr. Hassan, Federal Secretary of the Overseas Pakistanis and Human Resource Development, and His Excellency Mr. Mahmood, Federal Secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and all the distinguished members, and especially thank you very much for gathering so many media representatives. Practically all the media is now in this room. Now, I'm always happy to bring a good news when it comes to Japan-Pakistan relations, but today is a special. Today is a special because with the presence of Mr. Buhari and Mr. Sonomura, I just together with Mr. Hassan signed a memorandum of cooperation on specified skilled workers. This is definitely a big step in promotion of the relations, Japan-Pakistan friendship. Now, as you may know, as a background, why Japan needs this MOC with Pakistan, because we are facing a serious shortage of labor due to its aging society and shrinking population. And we would like to create a new working visa regime so that Japan expects to welcome up to 340,000 skilled workers from all over the world, including Pakistan. Now, this framework will provide job opportunities to many skilled Pakistani workers. But not only that, beyond these job opportunities, I do hope that this framework will create new opportunities for two countries of Japan and Pakistan in a much more robust cooperation. For example, education. I'd like to see that many more Pakistanis take Japanese as a foreign language to pursue and study in Pakistan. And for that matter, Embassy assures you to create a network of the Japanese language programs throughout Pakistan. And also, this framework will create a new opportunity for Japanese companies to make investment in Pakistan, as well as Pakistani companies to invest in Japan. and also this framework will contribute to much more, many more people-to-people exchange between two countries, including tourism. So there are many more good things will come out of this new framework. And for that matter, I'd like to commend all the efforts made by our Pakistani friends and supporters. Thank you very much for your strong support. Now, there are only two things to share with you, especially for the media. Now, as I emphasized, we would like to request all the talented Pakistani people to study hard with Japanese language and also excel in the necessary skills. And I don't have any slightest doubt about Pakistani's talent. So, opportunities up in the air for you to take a grab. Now, last but not least, I'd like to extend my sincere appreciations again to all of you who come to here to witness this most important historic event, signing of the new MOC, and especially thank you very much, Mr. Sonola, flying all the way from Japan to Pakistan. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Your Excellency, Mr. Kentaro, we welcome you to Pakistan, especially on such a wonderful and groundbreaking moment. Your Excellency, Mr. Kunanori, my dear friend and our ambassador, the ambassador to Japan, to Pakistan, who we work very closely with. I thank you especially for all your hard work that you've put behind the scene for this to happen. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, from our ministry and the government. Truly, this is. I'm going to break into the Urdu language in a little bit because the media can understand better. Truly, this is a groundbreaking moment, for Pakistan and Japan. As His Excellency the Ambassador mentioned, Japan has an aging population, which works very well for Pakistan because Pakistan has a youthful population. 65% of Pakistan is under the age of 35. So Japan not only will have a shortfall of workers, which Pakistan can provide along with other countries. But the most important thing I would like to stress is what I spoke to the ambassador about as well, is that both countries have we don't tend to recognize how close the cultures are of both countries. Both countries have a very respectful culture, especially towards the elderly, their conduct in society, which I think suits Pakistan very well because I believe our Pakistanis will feel right at home over there. Before I stop speaking in English, I would just like to again thank you, especially for coming to Pakistan and being able to be part of this occasion, which is very, very dear to us. We take on board everything that His Excellency the Ambassador has said about the language. We know that it's an extremely important barrier that has to be broken for countries to unite further, especially in this cosmopolitan world. And I do believe this is the beginning of many things, including our next step, which I believe, which inshallah when I visit Japan in March, April, will focus a lot on tourism together, especially our Buddha Trail. I'm just going to speak in Urdu so that our media can. Thank you. मैं आप लोगों को बस ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि इसमें 14 फील्ड्स हैं जहाँ हमारा लेबर पाकिस्तान से इस्तेमाल होगा जापान में. वास्ट वैरायटी है, इंडस्ट्री से लेके शिप बिल्डिंग से लेके कंस्ट्रक्शन से लेके आईटी इसलिए क्योंकि हमारा यूथ और वो जो ट्रेनीज़ हैं जिन्हें अभी तक आईटी में एक्सेल नहीं किया लेकिन शुरुआत कर रहे हैं, उनको बड़ा अच्छा मौका मिलेगा जापान में जाके एक्सपीरियंस भी गेन करने का और अपने स्किल्स को भी इन्हांस करने का. मैंने इंग्लिश में भी यही बोला था कि जापान का कल्चर और पाकिस्तान का कल्चर बड़ा सिमिलर है. उन जापानीज़ मुल्कों में भी बड़ी तहज़ीब है, अखलाक है उन लोगों में, तो हमारे पाकिस्तानी वहाँ बड़े अच्छी तरीके से एडजस्ट हो सकेंगे और जो उनका जो अखलाक है, जो उनकी तहज़ीब है, उनको वो हमारे पाकिस्तानी का बड़ा ख्याल रखेंगे. तो ये एक बहुत अच्छा मौका है पाकिस्तान के लिए. मैं इस पर अपने फेडरल सेक्रेटरी हसन साहब का और ख़ास तौर पे फॉरेन सेक्रेटरी साहब का बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ कि इन्हें बहुत मेहनत की है पीछे सारा जो पेपर वर्क है ये काफ़ी अरसा तक है हर वर्ड ठीक करने में। तो मैं इनके लिए शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ, मीडिया का मैं शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ। मैं आपको खाली ये बता दूँ कि जो 3 लाख रफली जो फिगर इन्हें कोट किया ये सिर्फ अगले 4 से 5 साल का है, लेकिन जिस तरीके से आप उनकी पॉपुलेशन देखते हैं, आप देखते हैं कि वो और एजड होती जा रही है, ये ज़्यादा इंक्रीज़ होता जाएगा। तो ये पाकिस्तान के लिए एक बहुत बेहतरीन अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि हम इस पे फोकस करें। मैंने ये भी अर्ज़ किया था कि ये एक पहला स्टेप है, इसके बाद इंशाल्लाह मेरा विज़िट होगा जापान में मार्च और अप्रैल में, और हम टूरिज़म में बहुत फोकस करेंगे, ख़ास तौर पे जो बुरा ट्रेल है स्वात से लेके पंजाब से लेके कश्मीर तक, तो हम इस पे भी जापान की बड़ी फोकस करेंगे। और इंशाल्लाह एम्बेसी के साथ बैठ के हम इंस्टीट्यूशंस भी और अपने में भी जापानीज़ लैंग्वेज पे भी हम बड़ा फोकस करेंगे कि हमारे लोग वहाँ सही तरीके से एडजस्ट हों। लैंग्वेज का बड़ा ज़रूरी होता है कि आपको वहाँ पर जाके तकलीफ़ नहीं होती और आप एक्सप्लॉइट नहीं हो सकते, तो इस पे भी हम बड़ी फोकस करेंगे। Lastly, I will just end with this is that Your Excellencies, we will do our best to send you the best quality labor in all fields, and our only humble request from you is to please take care of our people when they come to your country. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Taking forward the comments of His Excellency SCPM, who has called it a groundbreaking event, the signing of the MOC. I would like to request His Excellency Mr. Sonora Pintaro, Special Advisor for Foreign Affairs to the President, for his remarks on the event.
Thank you. His Excellency Mr. Buhari, Special Assistant to the Prime Minister, Excellencies, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam.
First of all, I'd like to extend my sincere gratitude to the Mr. Buhari and your team to have myself here today. I'm very pleased to attend this signing ceremony on specified skilled workers with all of you. As you may know, Japan-Pakistan has established very good relations for almost 70 years since the start of our diplomatic relations in 1952. This October, President Abe visited Japan and had a very good discussion with our Prime Minister Abe. The two leaders shared their views that Japan and Pakistan would further enhance our cooperation based on the long friendship between two countries. This time, I'm visiting Pakistan to exchange views with political leaders here regarding how our two countries will establish cooperative relations concretely and further strengthen our relationship. I'm very glad to know that these leaders are standing by us on creating such cooperation by two countries, especially on the economic relations, as Pakistan has much potential for development with the population of 220 million and young and talented workers. I believe it's very important to further enhance cooperation between Japan and Pakistan in a wide range of industries. Currently, almost 80 Japanese companies are having business here in Pakistan, and momentum is growing among Japanese companies for expanding investment in Pakistan. In this regard, I'm happy to inform you that Pakistan is one of the countries in the first group in the world to have this MOC, as Japan has high expectations of talented Pakistan workers. Also, to take this opportunity, I'd like to emphasize that this signing is very significant regarding reinforcing the bilateral relationship, as both Japan and Pakistan has started cooperation in the new area of human resource development. I sincerely hope that many skillful Pakistani workers who have friendly feeling with Japan will get an opportunity to work in Japan through this framework. To conclude my speech, I'd like to continue working on further promoting our bilateral relationship under the leadership of the Prime Minister Abe in various areas, including economy, trade, and human resource development. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. It's a pleasure. Should we?
Thank you very much.
Thank you जी सबका बहुत शुक्रिया